decision you'll make. I know how to win. Call me, Chris Hudson. From here, for you.
During the Rooms to Go Labor Day sale, save in a big way. Shack style on great-looking furniture. Plus, get 60-month interest-free financing to make buying even easier. Choose this custom leather Lazy Boy recliner in 3 colors. SoundTech reclining leather living rooms, sectionals, or Shack recliner to go. Made for comfort and entertainment with built-in sound. So check out the versatile, stylish Shaquille O'Neal home collection at the Rooms to Go Labor Day sale.
Tell them Shack sent you.
Whether you're seen on the big screen or you're impacting the local community in a big way, Black excellence is all around us, and we want to celebrate you. Every week, we are highlighting Black independent artists, mainstream entertainers, and inspiring entrepreneurs. And all of these stories are right at your fingertips. Visit WJBF.com and count on News Channel 6, where we celebrate Black excellence every day.
Celebrating Black excellence 365, only on News Channel 6.
The Live 5-for-6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai.
Now on News Channel 6 at 6, new rules for Augusta Commission meetings.
Why the city is changing the way it does business, as your News at 6 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 6.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jenny Montgomery.
I'm Brad Beans. We do thank you for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins with the death of former Georgia State Senator Charles Walker.
The announcement made just a few hours ago. Walker was once a powerful figure in Georgia politics.
He also built a business empire under the name the Walker Group. In 2005, Walker was convicted in federal court of tax evasion, mail fraud, and other charges. He was sentenced to federal prison and released in 2016.
After his release, he wrote a book titled From Peanuts to Power. Funeral arrangements are still being made. Charles Walker was 78 years old.
Well, today we are covering a special occasion for the Richmond County Sheriff's Office. It was their second annual retirement luncheon, giving the sheriff, in fact, a chance to reflect on his years with the department.
Jartavius Edmond joins us now in the studio with more.
Jenny, Sheriff Brantley looked around the room and saw people he once worked with and for. He says it put his own path into perspective. Retired deputies and their families gathered at the South Precinct for the Sheriff's Office second annual retirement luncheon. For Brantley, the room represented people connected to different stages of his own career.
It just puts in perspective all the years of work and, like what it takes to get to where I'm on, all the lessons, all the times I've been suspended for various things, man. It just puts everything into perspective.
Brantley says today was also about showing retirees their work didn't go unnoticed and that the department now carries that work forward. Jenny?
All right, Jartavius, thank you. It's time now for a first check of the weather.
And for that, we want to check in with our chief meteorologist, Jenna Petracci, try to hit those triple digits again.
We did, yes, another very hot day for us, and it's a sunny day as well. You can see on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam here at Television Park, just a few cumulus clouds, but absolutely no rain in sight. Satellite and radar nice and quiet. So no rain recorded today at Augusta Busch Field, but we recorded a high temperature of 100 degrees. Yesterday we were at 102, and notice the record for today is 102, set back in 1999. Our low temperature was 5 degrees above average as well at 76. Now those current temperatures are still in the upper 90s, checking in at 99 in McCormick and Lincolnton, 97 in Evans, Edgefield, Augusta, Aiken, Waynesboro, you name it. Pretty much all of us dealing with the upper 90s today. Winds are coming out of the northwest, though, and that's bringing in some drier air. If you're north of I-20, dew points are significantly lower than normal for this time of the year, in the lower 60s. You can see some of that higher humidity down towards the south, though. So the heat index is still high. We're up to around 108, but it at least it is not as high as it could be if we did have those higher dew points across the board. So heat advisory in effect for the areas dealing with the higher humidity today. That's for a heat index up to 109 until 8 o'clock tonight. And as we look at our evening planner, we'll still be at 94 by 8 p.m., then down to 85 by 10 o'clock. And as we look ahead here, we will be a little bit less humid on Wednesday as well, but still dealing with that extreme heat. We'll be in the upper 90s through Thursday, and then some higher rain chances move in on Friday. I'll time that out on your featurecast coming up. Back to you.
All right, Jenna, thank you. The rules for how Augusta commissioners conduct their meetings are changing. City leaders approving updates to their policies. George Escala has the story.
This was a chance for commissioners.
Dr. Gayla Kesey has been here before. She often addresses the commission on community issues.
And making sure that public is incorporated into this. Civic engagement is not a one-way street. It needs to come from the government as well as the citizens being engaged also.
In recent weeks, the citizens have been engaged at commission meetings. There's been a marked increase in people signing up to speak. Commissioners approving new rules for decorum for speakers, with some saying the rules need to limit how often a speaker can come back before city leaders on the same topic.
We want to hear it, but we don't have to hear it every other week. Let's give it 60, 90 days. We care about the citizens. We want to hear from them, but allow others, too, to get on there.
At a meeting last month, 17 people signed up to speak, with each one getting 5 minutes.
You don't want to take away their right to speak, but you might want to check on how often they can do it.
But one commissioner saying he cannot support limits on public engagement.
We don't need to be limited in the public's ability to come and speak to the commission. That's their right. That's their basic right as a citizen in this county. I don't see the need.
The new rules prohibit speakers and the audience from carrying signs and say no outburst of applause or boos. But as long as the speakers change topics, they can still return to face commissioners when they want. In Augusta, George Escala, WJBF, News Channel 6.
Police in Ridge Springs, South Carolina tonight investigating after more than a dozen surveillance cameras were damaged or torn down. Chief Terry Logan says about 14 cameras were damaged in the early morning hours of August 3rd. Some were cut down with a power saw, others had the wires cut. Several businesses were also vandalized with Flock Out painted on them, but Ridge Spring doesn't have any flock cameras.
This was unnecessary. There's other avenues to have a grievance or have a concern. The damage in property, and especially our businesses. I'm praying we can take care of our cameras through insurance, but especially when you start messing with our businesses that are the backbone of the community, that's just wrong. We're not going to tolerate that now. We're not going to tolerate that in the future.
Police say they do have several people of interest. They haven't released any names just yet. If you have information, give the Ridge Spring Police Department a call, please.
A new poll shows health care is a top issue for Georgia voters heading into this election season. The American Cancer Society Cancer Action Network says nearly all the voters surveyed want policies that make health care easier and more affordable to access. About 85% of Georgia voters believe all people should have access to affordable cancer screenings and treatment. And nearly 96% say health care policies should make it easier for Americans to get care.
Our goal is to advocate on behalf of all people that are facing cancer. And that advocacy work begins with each of us. And so, if you're one of that 96% of people that feels that healthcare is a priority in the state or needs to be a priority in your state, then, take the time to reach out to the candidates, reach out to those who are running for Senate, reach out to those who are running for governor, and let them know that we need to make healthcare a priority in the state. We need to make cancer a priority in the state.
Advocates and survivors say the poll makes it clear that cancer-related issues are a priority this November.
An Oconee County couple has their cryptocurrency back after somebody stole it. Investigators say the couple was hit with a pop-up warning claiming their bank account had been compromised. The scammer acted like they were with the Federal Trade Commission and convinced the victims to take money out of their bank and deposit it into a crypto kiosk.
It's things that look too good to be true. They probably are not. And it comes in all forms, and text messages and emails and offers over the telephone and things of that nature. A lot of times, again, some of the best advice is if it looks too good to be true, it's probably not, but verify. Verify who it is you're talking with.
The Oconee County Sheriff's Office, GBI, and State Attorney General's Office traced that money and seized it and gave it back to the couple.
Coming up, population growth in South Carolina.
How the state is making sure the infrastructure keeps up.
Bill O'Reilly on Balance tonight.
Tonight, Katie Pavlich goes inside the heart-pounding world of professional bull riding with an all-access pass in Nashville. Go behind the scenes, plus hear from country music star Alexis Wilkins. Katie Pavlich tonight, 10/9 Central on News Nation.
See for yourself why News Nation. See for yourself why News Nation is the fastest growing network in all of television. Diverse voices, fresh perspectives, with respect for all of us. Only on News Nation. News for all Americans.
Terry Lambert here from Terry Lambert Hunt.
$300 Ashley cash with a premium mattress purchase. Only at Ashley.
Tonight, Katie Pavlich goes inside the heart-pounding world of professional bull riding with an all-access pass in Nashville. Go behind the scenes, plus hear from country music star Alexis Wilkins. Katie Pavlich tonight, 10/9 Central on News Nation.
See for yourself why News Nation is the fastest growing network in all of television. Diverse voices, fresh perspectives, with respect for all of us. Only on News Nation. News for all Americans.
Terry Lambert here from Terry Lambert Hyundai. And if you've been waiting for the right time to get a new Hyundai, this is your sign. Literally. You'll always get low prices and a big selection of new Hyundais. And our new Hyundais come with Hyundai Assurance, America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. And 3 years of complimentary maintenance. Plus, right now, you can buy any vehicle with zero down. So, if you've been thinking about upgrading, we've got the key to make it happen. Literally. Come out in and talk to Terry on Jefferson Davis Highway in North Augusta or TerryLambertHyundai.com.
I pay my insurance premium every month on...
Our chief meteorologist, Jenna Petracci, back with us now.
Yeah, the heat is back today as well. We made it to 100 degrees again today, and we'll be in the upper 90s over the next couple of days until we have a better chance of rain on Friday. That will lead to some cooler weekend temperatures. I'll have your full Vapor 6 forecast when we return.
Injured? Call Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy.
I had never really been in an accident before. Austin Jackson's team, they explained everything.
I knew that he was taking care of the behind-the-scenes work, and that was like a heavy load off of me and my family.
As soon as I called Austin Jackson, I was assured that everything would be taken care of for me.
We take all the burden from the legal side off of our clients. We protect, we guide, and we assist the injured of our community after an accident.
At Burke Health, it's Burke.
Dixie Belle Peaches store is now open at I-20 and Riverwatch Parkway. Come in today and get Dixie Belle Peaches, locally grown and fresh from the farm, by the basket or by the carload. You'll also find watermelons, cantaloupes, tomatoes, and Vidalia onions, plus souvenirs and more. And you can top off your visit with ice cream or slushes. So get the family and come to the Dixie Belle Peaches store, located next door to the Waffle House. Take exit 200 off I-20.
We're more than your service company. We're your neighbors. Castle Brothers provides heating, cooling, plumbing, drains, electrical, and generators with 5-star care anytime you need us. For whole home peace of mind, call on Castle for comfort. CastleBros.com.
To the Acura Summer of Performance event going on now.
You can't always choose the weather, but you can choose your weather app. Go with the most accurate and most trusted, the Live Viper 6 mobile app. Download it today.
resources they need, and that's going to come from different industries that are likely to drive our growth going forward. And as I mentioned before, really the big three that we're seeing right now: manufacturing, logistics, and healthcare.
Our Chief Meteorologist Jenna Petracci back with us now.
Yeah, the heat is back today as well. We made it to 100 degrees again today, and we'll be in the upper 90s over the next couple of days until we have a better chance of rain on Friday. That will lead to some cooler weekend temperatures. I'll have your full Viper 6 forecast when we return.
Injured? Call Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy.
I had never really been in an accident before. Austin Jackson's team, they explained everything.
I knew that he was taking care of the behind-the-scenes work, and that was like a heavy load off of me and my family.
As soon as I called Austin Jackson, I was assured that everything would be taken care of for me.
We take all the burden from the legal side off of our clients. We protect, we guide, and we assist the injured of our community after an accident.
At Burke Health, it's all about getting better in every aspect of your care. From top-notch surgery and orthopedics to cutting-edge technology and patient experiences, we're dedicated to one thing: your well-being. With our commitment to excellence, quality facilities, and amenities that ensure comfort and better long-term results. Experience the difference and discover what it truly means to get better with Burke.
Dixie Belle Peaches store is now open at I-20 and Riverwatch Parkway. Come in today and get Dixie Belle Peaches, locally grown and fresh from the farm, by the basket or by the carload. You'll also find watermelons, cantaloupes, tomatoes, and Vidalia onions, plus souvenirs and more. And you can top off your visit with ice cream or slushes. So get the family and come to the Dixie Belle Peaches store, located next door to the Waffle House. Take exit 200 off I-20.
We're more than your service company. We're your neighbors. Castle Brothers provides heating, cooling, plumbing, drains, electrical, and generators with 5-star care anytime you need us. For whole home peace of mind, call on Castle for comfort. CastleBros.com.
To the Acura Summer of Performance event going on now.
You can't always choose the weather, but you can choose your weather app. Go with the most accurate and most trusted, the Live Viper 6 mobile app. Download it today. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. It's another dry and hot day as we start out with our Terry Limbert Hyundai Skyview Cam at Augusta Regional Airport. Just a few cumulus clouds, and we're checking in at 97 degrees. Made it to 100 earlier today in Augusta, and it's still feeling like over 100 degrees. Now, dew points are in the upper 60s, especially north of I-20. That's where we're seeing some of that drier air. So humidity is a little bit lower today, around 40%, and that's thanks to winds coming out of the west-northwest as this cold front passes through. Now, tomorrow, as the cold front is to the south of us, we will continue to see some of that drier air move in, so it'll be less humid. But this cold front is definitely not making it cold. It is going to stay very hot, and all of the storms are staying down to the south around the Gulf Coast. So for the next couple of days, dew points are going to be in the upper 60s. That means no heat advisories will be issued. But we will start to see those dew points increase. It will feel more humid on Friday and Saturday, but that's offset by the drop in temperatures. So we're going from 99 on Thursday down to 93 on Saturday and Sunday. So some heat relief coming our way, at least slightly. But in the meantime, tomorrow, still going to be in those mid to upper 90s, everyone from around 95 to 99 degrees. So here's your day planner. We're going to be sunny. Winds are going to be out of the northeast, and that heat index will be topping off at around 101. So we've been tracking this ridge of high pressure since last week, but we're going to see a pattern change Friday and into the weekend. This is what we call a trough. It's a dip in the jet stream, and that means some cooler temperatures are headed our way, along with a cold front that's going to lead to higher rain chances starting on Friday, and we could have some lingering rain into Saturday as well. So here's our future cast. Friday at noon, you can see see that cold front making its way towards the CSRA with an area of low pressure developing, and that means we could be in for a wet setup Friday night. And like I mentioned, we could still have a few showers on Saturday as well. It doesn't look like a washout this weekend, but the highest chance of rain will be in the southern portion of the CSRA. Could still see a few showers, especially with the sea breeze on Sunday and into early next week. Now, here's a closer look at our feature cast. Of course, we're still very early out, so this could change, but as of now, we're seeing some of that rain move in around noon. Then we'll get a break in the early evening, but then more rain and storms possible Friday evening. So we'll be keeping an eye on that, as we do have some high school football games to look forward to this weekend. Hopefully the rain moves out early. Now, our 10-day forecast is showing the rain chances once again at 30% on Saturday, then down to just 10% chances on Sunday through next Tuesday. As we quickly heat back up, we'll be down to 93 over the weekend, but up to 96 again on Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, congratulations to today's umbrella winner. That is Dennis Wheeler from Keysville, Georgia. Dennis, you can pick up your Viper 6 umbrella here at the station and sign up to win yours on WJBF.com.
All right, Jenna, thank you.
Good. Coming up, former North Augusta standout Drew Stevens is making a name for himself at NFL training camp.
Stay tuned to hear from him in sports.
Coleman Services cares about our community, and our #1 priority this summer is keeping the AC on and the hot water flowing in your home or business. Coleman Services is proud to service the CSRA. Whether you're in Thompson, Harlem, Evans, Augusta, North Augusta, or beyond, call us anytime, day or night, 24/7, 365. At Coleman Services, you are our #1 customer. Coleman Services, your plumbing, heating, and AC pros. The CSRA is full of amazing women. Women who inspire. Women who innovate. Women who lead. That's why News Channel 6 brings you Women to Watch.
On the last Wednesday of each month, News Channel 6 recognizes local businesswomen who are making a positive impact in our community.
Nominate someone today at WJBF.com. Sponsored by the Barnes Law Office.
At Queen City Home Store in itself.
The CSRA's favorite news app is now even better, with easier access to local news, weather, and live streaming video. Download the News Channel 6 mobile app. Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
Well, we're just a few days away from kicking off week 1 of football Friday night, with one game featuring a Cross River matchup and, of course, some coaching ties. Aiken head coach Steve Hibbets will be going up against his former team, the Lakeside Panthers, week 1. The Hornets will host the Panthers this week. The two teams combined for just 3 wins last season, with some of those being overtime losses. But it's a new year with more returners and a new focus.
I'm extremely excited. They're ready. They're really ready. It's been fun to watch them grow in the last year and a half.
Starting with week 1 and just trying to do all the little things right to try to get us that win. You know, last year we came up short, like in the last minute of the game, multiple times. So I think doing just the little things right and, you know, finishing out the game is really what we need to do.
Now that kickoff is set for 7:30 p.m. That game has now been moved to Thursday. Well, over to the NFL, one former North Augusta High School standout is proving himself in training camp. Stevens and veteran kicker Jake Moody were in a kicking battle throughout Washington Commanders training camp until the team decided to cut Moody. Now, Drew Stevens did sign as an undrafted free agent with the team. He converted 76 of 95 field goal attempts in 4 seasons in college at Iowa, setting school records with 76 made field goals and 12 from 50-plus yards out. He is excited for this new opportunity at the professional level.
Easy terminology, just getting adjusted to how good the operation is, because I mean, I thought I had like probably one of the better operations in college, if not the best, a few of those years in there. And it's still like, it's insane, night and day difference between here and there. Like, I'm not even thinking about it. Like, it's basically kicking off sticks.
Now, their next preseason game is Saturday at noon against the Detroit Lions. Now, let's head over to some pro baseball here. Another former Green Jacket moving on up in the Braves minor league system. That's number 5 prospect Alex Lodies. He's been quickly promoted to Double-A Columbus after his second consecutive 4-hit game for the High-A Rome Emperors. Lodies has already have 25 home runs on the season, slashing a .358 batting average, .444 on base percentage, .660 slugging. So safe to say he had a pretty hot August.
Yeah, way to go, Alex.
Yeah.
All right, Gianna, thanks.
We'll be right back.
During the Rooms to Go Kids Labor Days to go.
Here is one more look at our 10-day forecast. We will be starting out tomorrow at 73 degrees, then making it to 97 in the afternoon, sunny and dry, a little bit less humid as well. Then just a 10% chance of rain on Thursday as we climb up to 99 degrees, then higher rain chances on Friday and some rain lingering into Saturday as those temperatures go back to near average for this time of the year.
A Japanese brewery has come up with a creative way to encourage people to stay hydrated while they enjoy a cold beer. The U-shaped glass there uses a separate cup of water to stay balanced on the table. So if you drink too much beer without sipping your water to kind of counteract that, the glass will tip over. It is part of a responsible drinking campaign in Japan.
I like that. I think that's pretty smart.
I like the idea of, drink alcohol, drink water, drink alcohol, drink water, but I'm just not sure about the shape of that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a pipe.
Yeah.
I just, interesting. I don't know.
I think a lot of people would think that's no fun.
You could just chug the, you're right. You could chug the water and then just hold the glass on the table so it doesn't tip over. And then you know that you were free to do beer only from then on.
It's not a super necessary product.
It's not. But it got a bunch of airtime in old Augusta, Georgia tonight, so there's that. Thank y'all for watching. Back at 7 after World News Tonight.
We'll see you again at 11. Good night.